Hey, 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 everybody. Oh my gosh, resetters, you did it. Congratulations. Yay. For those that you might not know my face, I'm Terry. And
Hi.
hey, and with me is
Hi,
Victoria.
yes. Hi, I'm Victoria Whistler, and we are so excited to be on right now as you end your reset. Like, this is the best feeling because you guys have done it. We have done it, right? We're super jazzed, and we want to motivate and inspire you to keep up with that great feeling and all that hard work of the last 3 days, and be able to give you some pro tips on how to keep up with that great reset, metabolic reset that you did, because you know that you did that. It was supposed to revitalize you with that metabolic reset for that optimum health, to get to that cellular level, take those cells and those icky cells and get them more permeable to all those nutritions going in, and get all that extra weight loss where it gets your body recharged and your systems activated, so your metabolism boosts and gets us recharged, so we can start getting more effective and reach those health goals that you really wanted to. And sis, tell them and get them, show them how we can continue on with feeling really great, still
Oh
enjoying
my
life.
gosh, yes, 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 yes. Before we do that, though, I have to just give a shout out to our cellular functions that we just created in these past 2 days. It's the thing that really excites me. It's the thing that I have the most problems with, and anybody with an autoimmune uh, journey that's working through that, be excited about this metabolic makeover, because we are getting our cells to communicate again. When we have inflammation, our cells stop talking to each other. And so every time my sis here talks about permeability and everything, it just gets me so excited, because it reminds me our ATP, remember biology class, that's our big functioning cell for the metabolic system. And so when we get that uh, uh, metabolic makeover, we're actually removing some of that inflammation that helps the permeability increase. And therefore, all of a sudden, instead of those cells staying dormant, all of a sudden, they now are at attention, ready to be told, am I storing fat or am I burning energy? And that's what happens when they go dormant. They just go dormant. And that's where all of this extra inflammation comes from. So they're at attention, ready to go and ready to do their job. And so we get that metabolic discussion going at a cellular level. And they say, go burn energy. And that is what is so exciting about reset. I just love it.
I do too. We want to be good energy burners and fat burners. We don't want to be sugar and fat stores. So
That's
this is,
right.
it is needed. I like to do it as often as I can, but as a busy working person, that I like to do it at least quarterly. Is it
Yeah.
quarterly through all the seasons? So I know we're getting ready for now the summer season. So we're going to redo it again, and it just feels so good to get ready. But what
It
about all of
it
those?
does. It does. Yes, that goes right into the things that we're eating. And you can do it more. You can do it once a month. So it really depends on your goals and your body. For me, I do it a couple times. I do it a couple times a quarter, because again, I need those cells talking to each other.
Mhm.
So she talked about what are we eating and everything. No sugar. We don't want to have that sugar storage going on. And so we want to prioritize our healthy fats and our leafy greens. And you want to make sure that you're emulating the reset model. So you're going to be drinking more than you're chewing, because you want to give your gut a rest. So depending on your goals, you're going to be drinking that pink drink in the morning, or drinking the active, and of course hydrate. Getting in the habit to hydrate first thing in the morning is really important, because for any for any purpose, for any cell, for any thirst, when you hydrate, you are helping your whole body out. And so we want to get those meals that support the system after reset. And so there is pivotal that awesome membership that you can have. You just hit the join button. And for those that are resetting in this challenge, remember, make sure you comment join so we get you into that raffle. Some lucky winner to get some Plexus swag will win. But really the prize is really joining, because there's 12 weeks of supported menus, shopping lists, and delicious foods to treat you to some amazing foods. They're so good. And stay healthy. And so that's one of the ways that you can stay healthy. And exercise is another one.
Mm-hmm. We wanted the protein as well. You want to talk about the 70 grams of protein?
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. So again, emulating our reset, emulating that orange box, you want to choose proteins and getting a minimum of 70 calories. So depending on your age, depending on your weight, you're going to need more or less, so you can look that up. There's apps for that. There's information out there. So make sure that your minimum is 70 grams of protein, and you want the fiber, and then you want less carbs. And so that is the balance that you're trying to seek, so that you're staying at an optimal function level and you're moving yourself through so that you're aging backwards.
Yeah. Yeah. Who doesn't want to age backwards? And this really does help. Also, one of the pro tips as we're doing our post recovery of the reset is we want to make sure that we're eating lighter meals. Don't go back to our more unhealthy habits, which I really like to have fun too. But
who doesn't like to splurge?
You want to do it to where you're 75% full. And this was a good reminder, because I had a work meeting and we were all doing lunch and we were at Spaghetti Factory, and can you imagine all the carbs and stuff? And I love enjoying when I'm with people. I like doing what everybody else does. Food is social. It's meant to be social, and we shouldn't have an unhealthy relationship with it. Mm-hmm. But I did do the 75% without thinking about it, because as I was reviewing my notes again, because this is so much fun when we go and do lives, it forces me to go, this is why we do this. I had to cut it in half, and I forced myself to do it. And I was dying to take that second half, but I knew that I needed energy later on during the day, and it would slow me down with all that pasta. So I was like, that's how you do it. And you guys know that if you can do that and stop for about 10, just give yourself 10 minutes, you don't want it later. So it is a much better way for your digestion to work. So it's not a bad thing at all. And yeah.
And that's so true. And so getting your movement is also an important part, because when you're moving, your metabolic system knows that they need to burn energy because they need to keep up with the movement. And so that's kind of a trigger, but make sure you move at least 30 minutes a day. And it doesn't have to be difficult. It doesn't have to be a jog. It doesn't have to be 10 miles. It just needs to be 30 minutes of active, getting that heart pumping and moving throughout the day. So that will keep you in a healthy state. And
we should compliment. I just want to say, sometimes we overcomplicate when we think of movement and exercise. And so then we stop ourselves before we even do it. It needs to be enjoyable. So make sure you do the movement that is enjoyable to you, that you look forward to doing. And walking the dog, walking around
swimming.
Your neighborhood. Yeah, just do what you can to get your body moving, because your body does need that to process all the nutrients, and letting your body work to its optimum level.
And if we also want to sleep. Yeah, that's so true. But if you have difficulties, it could be very simple. It could be like I had to do for a couple of years. Sitting on the chair and lifting my leg up was about as much as it can do. But you know what? I was really burning that energy because it was difficult. So sometimes we think we really can't do it. But even when we're challenged, even when things are difficult, it doesn't take much to get the metabolic energy going, because even just isolations, holding your stomach in for, a minute will burn energy. So whatever level you're at. Let's meet you where you're at and have fun. I agree with Sis on that.
Mhm.
And get your water in. Get your water in. Water, water, water. At, when you're resetting, also 100 grams is of or ounces of water is important because it's burning. It's that metabolism is going. So drink your water before, during, and after, and then take your supplements. Even when you're resetting, continue to take your supplements. And with that, any last words?
I would just say supplements are the key. They are life-changing. I think our last words is to go by what you and I believe in. Our motto is consistency. So you never want to give up on your supplements. Sometimes it takes a whole year to really, depending on where you are in your health journey, to really notice that, wow, I really do feel better. And it's such a subtle it's subtle because these are tools. These are not things. It's like food. It's something that is a nutrient for your body to help offset any of the toxic or environmental stressors that we put on ourselves, food, everything else that goes in. It helps offset that to keep our body in the most homeostatic way. And so if you don't want to think about it as something that changes overnight or, wow, I noticed this, but you really do notice it when you're not taking it if you do it for long term. So that is
it's so true. Oh my gosh, it is so true. It's just like brushing your teeth. We don't stop brushing our teeth just because we did it once or twice. We have to keep doing it a couple times a day even. And every day.
Because even though we don't want to.
Exactly. We want to get rid of the gunk, and just like washing our hair. Washing our hair is a good example because we use hairspray, we use products, we just get it dirty. When you're working hard, your perspiration has built up. So when we wash our hair, we usually do it pretty frequently. Well, we should be thinking of our supplements the same way. We don't really see too much noticeability with our hair. We don't wash it once and think, oh, my hair's so shiny. Okay. And then keeps going. And it's like, well, it didn't work because I stopped washing my hair. So keep at it. Take your supplements, drink your water, eat healthy, make good choices, join Pivotal, and reset often. And bye for now. Congratulations. You did it.
Congratulations, everyone.
Yes. You did it. Yay.